Thanks for joining us. We are bringing to you today the way to make a wonderful chai cider. I have with me my chief mixologist and master blender, Tony Boyer, and together we're from Whitestone's World Teas.
Well, it's wonderful to be here, Why?
Well, I'm looking forward to this. I got to tell you, the smell has already got me.
I know. It's really intense, isn't it?
So what are we doing?
So what we've done here is we've taken the classic apple cider, but we've made it a little bit lighter. A lot of what I hear from people when they have cider is that it's often very, very concentrated, sometimes overspiced, and just really milky and thick. That's just due to the natural pectin that's in the apple when it's juiced. So what I've done is I've actually taken just apple juice and added the tea to it to make it lighter, but still give it that signature cinnamon-forward taste that we love about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we got here?
So we have our signature Chaider blend here. This is for our viewers that aren't familiar with what this blend is. It is a traditional pure rooibos tea, which is a red tea from South Africa.
Absolutely. I should have mentioned that before. Rooibos is from South Africa, as Tony has said. It's actually from the Cider mountain range near the Cape of Good Hope. It's from the nettle family. It's high in magnesium, it's high in potassium, it's very low in tannins, it's a naturally caffeine free, and it's naturally sweet. So it's really a wonderfully healthy beverage for you.
And it's perfect for warding off colds and flu. Perfect for this type of season.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So what we're doing today is taking 2 cups of apple juice, and you can use any brand of apple juice that you want. But remember, like I said, the apple juice is important because it keeps this beverage light and lets the tea shine through. What we're going to do is add 1 tablespoon of our Chaider blend directly into the pot.
And you can get the Chaider blend at whitestonestea.com. All of the teas from our segments can be bought at whitestonestea.com.
Absolutely. And then we're going to follow it up with brown sugar. Now, in the past, I've used white sugar, but what brown sugar has in it that makes it unique is molasses. Molasses is going to give it a nice rich depth of flavor, and it's going to give it maybe even a little bit of a vanilla overtone.
That sounds good.
So just a really nice one.
Now, if you don't want to use sugar, you don't have to, right?
No, you don't have to. In fact, there's a lot of other sweeteners on the market, like stevia. You can even use this sweetener called agave nectar.
Agave nectar is our sweetener of choice at Whitestone's World Teas. It's made from the cactus plant. It has a low glycemic index, and it won't spike your blood sugar.
Yeah, so this is a really awesome sweetener choice for this drink because it still keeps it light, but it gives it the right amount of balance that this beverage still needs. Exactly. So still a great choice nonetheless. So what I've done here is added the tea, added the brown sugar. I'm going to take this whisk here, and you just want to dissolve the sugar. It's really important that you fully dissolve it because all that great molasses in there, all that great sugar is going to lend its flavor to this drink.
How long should all of this blend together?
Well, like any rooibos, we're talking about 7 minutes of blend time.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly, of brew time.
So you're steeping this like you would normally steep the tea.
Absolutely. So what we're looking for here is a nice rich color. Basically what we've done here is turned this into virtually a tea. So it is actually steeping in the juice itself and infusing it with all of its great flavor. This means there's no watering down. This means there's no dilution of flavor. So you're getting the strongest possible concentration of flavor here.
Now you can do this in a variety of ways. We're going to use a smart tea maker. It's our gadget of choice at Whitestones because it just makes all the teas that we do easy. So if you don't have a smart tea maker at home, they could use any kind of...
Absolutely. Why, a sieve, a colander, any of those
Anything
types.
to strain this.
Absolutely. As long as what you're trying to do is get all of the sediment out of the beverage. You don't want somebody ingesting it. Although I will say just a little bit never hurts.
So you pour this in here like this, Tony?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Alrighty. And you can already see the difference in color here. Most apple juices are very honey-like, very light. This has got that nice rich color like a cider, but it's got the red tea infusion and all those great vitamins and minerals that we love about rooibos in there as well.
Excellent. So now what do we do?
So it's quite easy. This device is a really, really handy device because it allows someone to steep and separate the tea from the sediment in one quick step.
Wow.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is
to
absolutely, we're going to take, now this is a great holiday glass, so you can also use a cider mug or any type of tall mug as long as it has a handle of some sort, a way to protect your hands. And there's a little pressure release under here, so it's going to basically just strain directly
Look
in.
at that color. Oh,
Isn't that
the
amazing?
smell is killing me. Okay, got it.
It's always the smell that does
Thank
it. Absolutely. So, we're going to keep straining this here, okay?
Okay.
And then, put that
Perfect.
aside there. So, we have a perfect cider here. Now, of course, what cider wouldn't be complete with just a little bit of extra something, right?
What are we going to do?
We're going to take a little bit of one of my favorite liqueurs. It's Cointreau. It's an orange
While you're
liqueur.
doing that, I'm going to taste this.
Absolutely.
By
By
itself.
itself, it's phenomenal.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that fantastic?
Hey, I taste a little heat.
Yes.
What is that?
The heat comes from cayenne pepper.
Oh, there's cayenne in here.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wow. You can taste that, but it's real
Yes.
subtle.
Definitely. And as a
So-
lot of my baker friends know, adding cayenne pepper actually enriches the cinnamon flavor in
Well,
pretty much
it certainly
anything.
does. I mean, this on a nice, cool night, or you've got a little congestion, I can see this clearing your passages right out.
Absolutely. Well, and as a lot of our viewers know, cayenne pepper has been historically used to treat colds and to clear out the mucous membranes that trap all that nasty stuff that keeps us sick
That
throughout
is
the
so
season.
unique. That is so unique.
Yeah.
So let me try it with this Cointreau.
So a little tinge of
Okay.
orange liqueur is going to make this even richer. Now you can use brandy, of course. You can use especially apple brandy, which is known in France, but this is just
I
as
see
good.
the holiday party coming.
Absolutely. But wait a second.
Up,
We're not
there's
done.
more.
A little bit of whipped cream is going to be what sends this drink over the top. So we're going to take a little bit of whipped cream to really rich this up. And of course, as with any spice blend like this, especially a cider, we're going to add just a little bit of a garnish. We're going to add just a little bit. And try it with this way too, because
Okay, you know what this tastes like? Apple pie.
Absolutely.
This tastes like apple pie with ice cream.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So for this beverage, just to complete it, I'm going to go one step further. We're always going one step further. That's probably the goal of any great cook, is to push something over the edge. So we're going to take a traditional vanilla bean. This is a Tahitian vanilla bean. It's actually a little bit milder, but it's going to give a nice rich depth to it and just a little bit of class. We're going to break it. It's a little bit dry, as a vanilla bean is, but we're going to add this just in there to kind of float the drink. It's going to slowly start to meld all those fantastic flavors together.
I am so happy with this.
Absolutely.
And you will be too.